Hi everyone, this is Magic the Blabbering. I'm Paul.
I'm Donovan.
And I'm Andrew.
And today we have a very special message from Mr. Jeff Hoogland, who says, fuck Magic Online, basically. And yeah, so apparently he's not streaming him playing MTGO anymore. For a couple of reasons. One of which I think is because he was getting made fun of.
Well,
on YouTube or on MTGO?
No, he was streaming it.
On Twitch.
So Twitch.
Yeah, it's Twitch. It's fun.
Which, honestly, I'm kind of pissed off about because I love Hoogles. Like, he makes some crazy fun decks. Like,
yeah, he's a brewer.
He's a brewer. Like, and
he's no T-Woo.
He's no T-Woo, yes, but he is very much an innovator of a lot of decks. Like, he's the reason, in my opinion, he's the reason Kiki Court is a deck.
Yeah. He's done a lot of work with it.
He's also the reason why White-Black Control is a deck in Standard.
Yep, that's true.
So, I mean, the list goes on. Like, there's other decks that he not necessarily invented, but perfected. Like, he has perfected Kiki Court.
Do people still play Kiki Court?
Yes, very much so.
He had actually stopped playing once before because of how bad Magic Online is. And it looks like he restarted playing back in February. And he was streaming about 15 hours or more a week. And it made him realize why he had stopped playing digital Magic in the first place is because it's bad. Not necessarily saying anything against the team trying to work on the problems or anything like that, but just in general, third-party developers have made significantly bigger strides in presenting digital Magic than the actual company who owns the licenses and everything.
So, yeah, just to reiterate, we're talking about like Forge, we're talking like Cockatrice, Untapped.in,
X-Mage.
like X-Mage. The list goes on third-party developers that have made significant improvements over MTGO as far as making a perfect platform for playing Magic Online.
Hey, have you guys not played Magic Duels? It's so...
Honestly, Duels of the Planeswalker was really fun, but interesting enough, not made by Wizards.
Nope.
Okay, but like, with the exception of Dragons of Tarkir, you can actually play like standard on the Magic Duels right now, and they've experimented with it before. Like, they've tried to do drafts, but you couldn't get enough people to play draft on on the same platform.
Right.
The problem with doing these is there's no cross-platform play. So, and you've got that problem with MTGO too. Like, it's Windows only. A lot of people have Macs. But like, people who are playing Magic Duels on iPad can't play against people who've got an Android device.
Which I always thought, actually, I don't think you can get the latest Magic Duels on Android.
Really?
Like, you can only get it for iOS.
Yeah, and you can get it on Steam too.
Yeah, which is fine. Like, yeah, you can play it on PC. You can play it on tablets, Mac tablets, but you cannot play it. It's not on the Google Store. I looked for it as soon as I said, "Hey, they have an online version of this."
Yeah,
and it's not there.
Yeah, and they don't. There's no cross-play, so like the people on iOS can't play against the people on Steam. So it's just a really fractured ecosystem.
Yeah, and that's why I like the independent companies. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Untapped.in. I actually donated to that website to become a member, like a premium member. Like, it's basically you donate any amount of money.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, you're a premium member. It's fine. You get to change what your sleeves. You get to change your playmat. You can change your avatar. And that's basically the only reason to become a member. But I liked the website so much that I just said, shut up and take my money. And I got all these cool things in return. Which, honestly, it's like, you get access to every card. So you can try it before you buy it.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, we're talking about a meta that's not your meta.
Yeah.
Which I also firmly believe that if you test a deck on MTGO, not only will you be spending money to get those cards, unless you already have them,
Yeah.
you will not test properly against people in your meta.
Yeah.
Like, just because what was the best deck? Well, here's a great example. Eldrazi started on MTGO,
Sure.
the broken version.
Yeah.
It started on MTGO. Like, the deck was not played on Paper Magic. Like, for like a week and a half. It was not played on Paper Magic.
But it showed up Paper Magic at the Pro Tour.
Yeah, and then it dominated.
Yeah.
But that's the exception to the rule. Like, there's been plenty of decks that have been topping on MTGO and just doing shit in Magic. Like, actual
Because the
Paper Magic.
environments are completely different.
Exactly. It's entirely different.
Yeah, yeah. The access to the cards is really different though too. Like you can get, $100 cards for 2 tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I was gonna say, the only redeeming factor of MTGO would be the fact that you could play Commander on it.
Mm-hmm.
But also X-Mage allows you to play Commander games.
And draft.
Yeah, and here's the difference. X-Mage has the ability to determine and auto-resolve abilities. That was one of the redeeming factors of MTGO. Like, if you went to untap, you had to tap all of your lands manually.
Mm-hmm.
You had to, say, this is what the card's going to do. I have to target this.
Yeah.
If you target X-Mage, it says, which card do you want to target? This one? Okay, then it will auto-resolve the ability. Like,
Yeah.
that was the only redeeming factor of MTGO. Like, now Forge does it, X-Mage does it. Why would anyone play MTGO anymore? I'm not trying to say don't play MTGO. MTGO is popular for streamers, for casual players. I've got
the Mox series, the MOCS, the
Yeah.
Magic Online
Yeah, exactly.
series.
and that's always going to be around.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you want to be competitive, change the way the fucking thing works.
Gotta adapt.
You have to adapt.
Yep.
These third-party programs are making you look shit, Wizards. I'm sorry, but they just are. Like, they're just better
Yeah.
in almost every way.
Yeah. I mean, I can see what they're struggling with though. Like, you have to have from like a technical point of view, you have to have all server-side software to process the sales transactions and the collections management. Otherwise, if there's any client-side software, then a person can just like say, well, right-click, unlock all the cards, and they make no money.
No, that's fine. But we're talking like Wizards was banning players for modding, doing custom art for cards that they already owned.
Yeah.
I, for one, see no problem with that whatsoever.
Yeah. That's kind of stupid.
It's silly because one, like every one of the third-party programs that you do custom art, Untap IN lets you do whatever custom art you want. If you want to turn your fucking Tarmogoyf into a giant penis, go for it.
But then, like,
Seems fitting.
Yeah.
But see, like, that's where I'm just gonna bring up like Counter-Strike for an example. Like, so you can make a custom map, and if someone else wants to play on your custom map, they have to download it.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you've ever played a shit ton of Counter-Strike, you're gonna have just a bunch of crappy maps and stupid skins that other people have like made you download. And I don't want to see your dick Tarmogoyf.
No, no. But that can all be solved with one option.
Yeah.
Don't show custom content.
Yeah, no, and League of Legends supports that. So a lot of my friends have made like custom skins for their characters, but like someone turned Kog'Maw into Yoshi. It's hilarious, but
the value.
the other players can't see it.
Right.
Like it's only just for him and himself. And
that's what the people in MTGO were doing. They
Yeah.
were just changing it to where they changed the art of their cards that they could see into something that they found appealing.
Yeah,
And they got banned for it.
And that's one of the struggles of like the digital media. Like, do you own it?
Right. I mean,
You don't have like a key or a digital license or a certificate or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's why, $100 paper cards are a ticket and a half on Magic Online.
Right. It's
But-
like that's the reason I own a goddamn Mana Vault in my Commander deck on MTGO. Like, and a Mana Crypt. Like,
Those are fine.
yeah.
Maybe we'll get one when we draft this.
And also,
this
here's another reason. Here's another reason I like MTGO for doing this. If you buy a card and make a deck, you can put that card in another deck and it'll just save it.
Yeah.
You don't need multiple copies. You
Mhm.
just need like 4 of each card, and you can build whatever deck you want.
Yep.
And you can build multiples of any deck you want.
The only thing I don't like about Magic Online is the huge loss of value. So, I mean, yeah, you can draft Magic Online like 100 times, but that's just expensive.
Yeah.
And you lose value. Like, you're getting maybe like a 60-70% return rate on paper Magic, but it's like you're getting like a 20% return rate doing MTGO. Like,
Yeah.
cards.
Do you pay normal pack prices?
Yeah.
When you draft?
Yeah.
Well, let's put it this. No,
That's terrible.
it's not normal pack prices.
It's like 4 tickets.
That's
like
only
$4.
It's $4.
Yeah, but like $4.
It's
a
$4. No, it's not $4 per pack. Is it 12 tickets to
pack.
enter?
Yeah.
Is it really?
You're paying full retail price to draft on
Well, that's
Magic
just
Online.
that's just silly. But the redeeming factor is you can trade in some of your rare pools or whatever for more tickets, and some of the cards are worth a lot of tickets. The standard cards pretty much are worth a lot of tickets, like the most playable ones. But then you can win tournaments, make a lot of tickets back.
Yeah, and the cool thing about Magic Online, like if you actually collect all the cards, you can redeem them for paper cards. That's neat. But you
Yeah.
have to have a full set.
Yeah, they have an option.
I thought they stopped that because there was people attempting to redeem for ridiculous cards.
No, you can only do it in a standard set, the most recent standard set.
Yeah, they
Okay.
have the option where, in case for anyone who's listening, as we're saying, I want to reiterate that we're not exactly trashing MTGO, but there is a lot of improvement that can and should be made.
Yeah, they really need to like invest in that because that's where the future is. They're getting eaten alive by Hearthstone, that
Yeah.
hex
Hex.
nonsense. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not on board with Hex, honestly.
yeah,
I could care less.
you'd think like they're owned by Hasbro. Like they're making that mad Transformer money.
Trans fans.
Trans fans.
Yeah. So like Hasbro just needs to be like, man, Hearthstone's eating us alive. They're making billions of dollars. Like,
So
why don't they just buy one of their competitors? And
I doubt they could buy Hasbro.
well, no, I'm saying Hasbro already owns Wizards of the Coast. What I'm saying is,
Oh, okay.
buy the competitor and
buy
shut it down.
buy
or
Untapped.in, buy out
Well,
out
for one,
the other-
it's free.
open source.
It's open source. There's
So-
no buying it.
No one truly owns the certificates to these programs.
yeah.
They are licensed under the GNU, so anybody can access them and adjust them accordingly.
Yeah.
So
The
what
same
you
with
should do
the same with
is
Cockatrice, the same with Forge, the same with any other program out there.
track down these people that made the program better
And
pay
hire
them
them.
to work for you.
Hire them. That
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
I know
like,
this is a little off topic, but it's like what Nostralius did for World of Warcraft. Nostralius, in case anyone who doesn't follow World of Warcraft, this happened a little while ago. Basically, Nostralius was a private server
running the vanilla.
running vanilla server.
Yeah.
Basically,
no updates, no expansions.
no updates. It was 100% latest version of vanilla before they released the expansion. It was so big; it had like 1.2 million
Yeah.
players. Active player base was 1.2 million people.
Hell yeah.
And then Blizzard was finally like, okay, this has to stop. We have to shut them down. They shut them down, but then they like hired
Yeah.
the owners of Nostralius,
Mm-hmm.
and there's rumors about them starting like a officially licensed Blizzard vanilla server.
Yeah, and like if there's enough people that want to pay for it and it doesn't cost much to run, then
Yeah.
then why not do
Well,
it?
if it's just a regular subscription, I'm talking about just adding like a. Well, I know we're going to talk about Magic in a little bit, but basically this tie-ins with what's happening. Hire someone who knows what the fuck they're doing. Please, MTGO, do this for the love of God. Like, Or just listen to your fans. Listen to the people who actively play Magic online and say, hey, this is what you need to change to make it better. Like, right now, the thing runs so fucking slow.
Yeah.
It is goddamn impossible to do anything fast in that game.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was developed for Windows XP?
Yeah.
Actually, I think worse.
Yeah,
I'm
and
pretty sure it was like Windows 97.
I mean, Windows 10 does not recognize Magic Online. Like, it thinks it's
As being an executable?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
thinks it's a goddamn virus. It's like, are you sure you want to run this? It's
shit.
It doesn't.
Don't.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
have.
trying to help you.
It doesn't
Windows
even have
10.
a license
Yeah, Windows
or
10
anything.
is
like,
trying to help you.
You know, do you want me to block this from your firewall? What are you downloading?
Good guy Windows. He's trying to.
Good guy
cock-block it.
Windows.
He's like, whoa, you know, you don't need to be playing that shit.
Yeah.
But by saying that, you also say good guy Microsoft, and that's just not true.
Ugh.
Necessary evil, whatever.
Fair
We're not
enough.
even going to go into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what were we going to talk about earlier?
What do you mean?
There was some sort of innuendo or something that we were going to say on air, and I don't even fucking
Oh,
remember
I
now.
forgot. I don't know.
I hate myself.
It probably wasn't important.
Hey.
We can talk. Let's talk about BattleBox.
Yeah!
Really quick. I just want to bring this up before I forget. I heard Mark Rosewater say "fuck," and it's hilarious.
Oh,
it's
damn.
on video. Yeah.
No
yeah.
kidding.
So, what's his name? That chink, Johnny Wong, or
Jimmy. It's
Okay.
Jimmy Wong.
Jimmy Wong. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. He's a gook. So.
Why are you saying this?
So he put out a preview video. He's like, hey, we're gonna start doing Eldritch Moon reveals pretty soon. Mark Rosewater shows up. He's like, hey, let me show you this card. And he's like, whoa, that's amazing. Can I keep it? Mark Rosewater's like, fuck no. Snatches that card out of his hand. Walks away. He's like, why did you, what? Anyways, I am psyched. You know, Mark Rosewater. I listened to his podcast, Drive to Work, and you know, just realizing like this is a tabletop game. This is a game aimed at adults. You know, like, yeah, some teens can play it, some kids can play it, whatever. But you know, you gotta have a job. You gotta make money to actually play this game. Let's be real. But
You gotta wear the big boy pants.
but yeah,
You gotta make more money than you.
But I mean, just
normally
like
would.
anyone, Wizards of the Coast also makes Dungeons and Dragons, and anybody who's played Dungeons and Dragons, you're gonna curse, you're gonna swear.
Oh yeah.
People are gonna have little half elf, you know, gnome babies. There's gonna be some sexing going on, and all
you-
of
did you
the roll of a die.
Did you see the 3.5 expansion book for Dungeons and Dragons?
No, I'm not a fucking nerd. So
No, I am. And you know what it is? It's I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's basically a book on how to do sex encounters.
Well, it's
What?
romance.
It's romance.
It's a romance guide.
It also introduces STDs.
Yeah.
So you can roll when you're doing the deed to
You also-
see
you
if
also have
you
to do a
get.
saving throw to see if
Yeah.
you contract any sort of disease, which adds a detriment to your character's abilities.
Yes.
It is reasonable, but excessively convoluted, and they
But-
remove that in subsequent editions.
Oh yeah. Well, no, this wasn't like an expansion book. I don't even think it was officially licensed by Wizards of the Coast.
Okay, well that's fine.
It was just a book. It was just a expansion book that
Are you
someone.
sure it wasn't just in your head?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Just making sure.
Because I've read the book, and there's naked pictures in there. Like,
Well,
literally, like, there's
you gotta
tits.
have some kind of diagram.
Well, there's tits. Like, straight, like, chicks dressed up in bondage shit,
Have you-
and, like, showing
have
titties.
you
That's
ever
the regular
read any
armor.
sort of
That's
shonen
level
manga?
20 armor, baby.
Do what?
Have you ever read any shonen manga at all?
Yeah, a
This
lot.
is for like 8-year-olds.
Ghost in the Shell. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's tits everywhere in that.
Yes. Berserk was probably the
Berserk
first
was
one I ever
also.
saw.
Hey,
I love
remake.
it, though. Yeah, I know.
Making a
Excited.
remake of
It's on
Berserk.
Steam, yeah.
Yeah, it's so
The
good.
video game, the next Muso, the Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty
Oh,
Warriors.
I'm so
Berserk.
excited.
That's gonna be good.
I'm so good. Oh, man, I'm so excited. I'm a big hack and slash fan.
But yeah, so you know, I feel like as a company they try to keep it very PG. They want to be accessible. They want it to be family friendly. But I mean, like the last few articles on Daily MTG has been like, "Hey, I've had a baby. Hey, I've had, you know, like I'm an adult. Like I'm an adult gamer. Blah blah blah." And it's like, hey Wizards, where do babies come from? You know, when are we going to address that? Like, because we're there on the D20, but we're not there, you know, with shuffling the deck.
So basically, what you're saying is we need some Magic cards that have nudity.
Well,
Or-
okay, going back to the '90s, the Magic, the official books, like the Magic the Gathering books, those were chock full of horny elves. Like every single one. Like there's
Death and dismemberment. And
oh yeah,
just-
they were horrible. They were good.
My
So
favorite
good.
passage is Urza literally tearing his eyes out
Yeah.
in order
Yeah.
to give Karn power.
Yeah.
And it was just like he just like shoved his fingers into his eye sockets and blood started pooling.
Sure.
See, make that shit a card. Make that image of him
Yeah.
yanking his own eyes out and put that shit on a card.
Yeah, and see, like, I feel like in this PC day and age, like, we'll never go back to Phyrexia. That shit
No.
was too dark and scary.
Yeah.
It was also too broken of a set because like one of the worst keywords ever printed was in that set. Fucking infect.
I was just about to
Like,
say infect.
seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll never go back there. Unfortunately.
Like I'm
But-
pretty sure they were like, no.
but you know, like, that's what like before we actually went to Phyrexia, like the idea of the Phyrexians, like. Replacing people's blood with oil and like
Yeah.
replacing body parts of
You
machinery.
can just look to
and just,
Dark Ritual
Yeah.
and know because there's like 9 different pictures of Dark Ritual
Yeah.
and like 8 of them include someone totally being murderlated.
Yep.
Yep.
Like there's like a hand in like an altar
Sure.
with like blood pouring out of it into
Yeah.
like a groove on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a dude like cutting the throat and like
Mhm.
praying to Satan and
Sure. Unholy strength.
yeah.
I'm totally okay with this line of cards.
But you know, like
Not hearing anything I don't like. It's
Yeah.
fine.
you know, we just need to go back there. Like, okay, we had Magic Origins, the Planeswalkers were kids, but guess what? Now they're adults. They're gonna want to make kids of their own.
Hell yeah.
Let's you know, let's see. I want to see a sexy set. You know, like, all right, we've.
I want
had...
to see Kiora back that ass up. Dude, she's got a nice ass. You ever
I
seen
mean,
that card? Like she's like turning away too.
Sitting on
It's
the
like,
tentacle. That's some
It's like Overwatch booty.
sushi roll right there.
Like
Wizard's gonna crack down on all that shit just like Blizzard did.
no, Kiora's got some Overwatch booty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Overwatch so good.
Mm.
Okay, but you know, like, I just feel like we've left our artistic roots. Like there's just too trying to be kid friendly, and it's like kids don't play this game.
No.
Kids can't afford to.
And the kids who can play it, they get their parents to play it, but more often than not, their parents play it as well.
Yeah,
Like they learned it from their parents.
yeah,
So yeah, I don't know. I really don't like. I don't like where the sets are going artistically.
yeah.
I want more tendrils of agony. I want a fat guy with tentacles stabbing everybody in the face and just having a good time.
Yeah, like go to town, man. Just let your like deep dark nastiness.
Yeah.
Like here, I'll go through this pile of cards. This
I
random
wanna,
cards
like,
that I
I
found.
want to see Liliana covered in scars. I don't want to look like chalky white lines. I don't want to be glowing purple magic. She's covered in scars.
So you
like
know,
something
we need
carved
more.
her alive.
We need more of this.
you
This
know?
is an Eternal Masters pack. We need more duress.
Yeah, dress
Yeah.
creepy as
Elf
hell.
Literally,
chicks getting
elf
stabbed
chick
in the
getting
face.
like needles in her face.
Yeah, that's pretty
Humble.
terrifying.
This dude's soul's being sucked out of him.
I prefer the original Humble art. No, Humility. Humility was good.
Oh, the cartoon fucking like
Yeah,
half dragon thing.
But see, like, that's... I feel like, you know, they're goddamn playing cards. Like, not everything needs to be, you know, HDR, photorealism.
All right, so I'm going through the rest of these, and these are all stupid.
What about chain lightning and zealous persecution?
Chain Lightning just has demons on it, and they're getting. It's not even that scary though. It's not like deep dark and.
You know what is scary? That guy in land tax.
Yeah.
Hindu Turok.
That dude's a rapist.
I love him to Turok.
That dude's a rapist. That dude on Lantax.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about BattleBox. We have some news for everyone. Well, by we I mean I spent the last like 2 hours of F&M building a goddamn BattleBox.
So good.
It ended up being 240 cards of goodness.
Good job.
With 56 lands, so it's 296 cards altogether. So that was 3 boxes of Dragon Shields with 15 sleeves left over.
Yeah.
Not bad for $30.
No, not bad. Well, I mean, it helps that I work at the store.
And it's all
Well, that
gold.
too.
And it's
Yeah.
all gold cards, which is
Welcome.
fun
Yeah.
to play.
To the pimp box.
It's basically, we're calling it the pimp box because all of the cards are gold. I literally dug through every single card in Shards, Ravnica, Return to Ravnica, and Dragon Maze
Yep.
to find all the gold cards. And I found all the gold cards.
So
and
many
including a
Guild Mages.
couple of like functional, like just good cards like Oblivion Ring
Mhm.
and
What are those?
Excommunicate.
Excommunicate.
What are those
just
cards
removal.
cut in half? Like those are dual faced fuse cards. Yeah, those are fun too.
Yeah, we added as many fuse cards as I could find. Obviously, not the expensive one, because basically the theme of this deck was go through the bulk box, build a battle box.
Yeah, it's like a not
Plays
the
pretty well.
Pauper, but the next one up, whatever that one's called, Noble.
Noble, yeah,
It's like a
because
Noble
it plays
battle box.
uncommons and commons,
Pauper plays.
and it has
commons, uncommons.
has one rare that someone decided to throw in. It wasn't me. It was actually Steve. Steve was like, "Hey, have this 38-cent rare." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Throw it in the pile." Ended up making it. So literally, it's like a rare in a haystack. So if you get the rare, it's not even good. It's Goblin Trenches. So,
That's pretty good though. You play the long game, you're gonna make goblins.
Yeah.
but there's so many cards in that battle box that make tokens already. That card, it just does it for free. You don't need to sack a land.
Yeah.
But I suppose you get so many lands, you don't really care if one or two or three of them get sacrificed.
And what's nice about our battle box, the way the math works out, is it's able to support up to 4 players.
Yeah.
So,
So we can have 2 people functionally playing at the same time. Well, I mean, like two,
out of
two,
two separate stacks of the
Yes.
same deck. So
like you basically shuffle the whole thing together, split it into 2 people play out of one pile, the other 2 play out of the other.
you could also do two-headed giant.
You
One
could.
team gets one stack, and the other team gets the other stack.
Well, see, that's more like, well, yeah, you could do
But
that.
then, like, you don't know what's in the stacks.
That's the point, though.
That's the idea, yeah.
That's the beauty.
Wouldn't you just play off the same stack?
That's what we're
Yeah.
saying. Like, you split the stack. Like, you take the stack, you split it in half. You and your partner get one stack, and then him and his partner get another stack.
I know, but like,
So-
I feel like you should be playing off the same stack, all 4 people.
I mean, you could. That's also fine.
That and like,
But
I
it
don't know.
functionally doesn't change the way the game works, because
We should
it's all
put-
randomized.
We should. I just like. I really want to add Scry. Some Scry cards.
I think Scry would be a little busted, because you could Scry a card,
But
and
you
then
don't know
screw
what-
your
you don't-
opponent. But
you
you
don't
can
know what
screw
the
your
next-
opponent.
You don't know what the next card underneath it is, unless it'd be like Scry 2.
No, but if you Scry one, and then you're like, oh, that card's shitty, my opponent can have it.
Unless it combos with something else they have. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's really hard to try and gauge how a game is going to go. Just from playing one game with Paul while I had the bye earlier, it was like really weird because I had significant power in my hands. I had like Thought Flare, Blast of Genius,
He was getting all the draw cards.
Unflinching Courage,
Mhm.
Pollen Bright Wings. I had Twisted Justice. I had like all these great cards, and I had Golgari Germination, Necrogenesis, and Goblin War Trenches on the battlefield with all 10 lands at one point. But it was still so swingy because he had a Sprouting Thrynax that I had destroyed.
Yeah.
Because I had swung with a
Jumped
Spike
him out.
Jester.
Yeah.
I had Spike Gestured with Unflinching Courage on it. And it was just good play.
Yep. Then I just block it.
Yeah. I gained 5 life. Oh, by the way, apparently gaining life is the best thing that you can do in that game.
Yeah.
In that format.
100%.
You don't want to draw cards. You want to gain life.
No,
because-
I like drawing cards.
Because life is literally the amount of time you have to play in the game.
Yeah.
I had the Demir Guildmage, and so every turn I was drawing like 2
Yeah.
cards just off
Pay 8
him.
mana, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fine. And then I just swing at him for 2 because I had a goddamn 2/1 with Forest Walk.
The Woodlot Crawler.
Yep.
Yeah, we probably need to take out the Landwalk.
No.
Let's add some
No,
Scry. Let's
there's
add some temples.
there's so little of it. I think
There's one.
there's one card in the
And then
entire
there's
deck.
2 Jessian Infiltrators that have unblockable.
Yes.
I don't know. We need some more removal or something. Like, I just
No, there's a lot of removal in that set. There really is. I was
We can play some Drown in Sorrow.
No, I was thinking of adding sweepers like Languish, possibly
rare.
Drown. I don't care. Like, at this point, I just built this because I could build it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's Pauper or not, or Noble in this situation. Like, yeah, find me some sleepers that are uncommon.
Drown Sorrow.
See, all right.
Playing Tendrils.
For all our listeners,
Pyroclasm.
Battle Box is the entry drug into powered cubes. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a long way away from
if you want to
Power
make
Cube.
your mortgage payment, don't start Battle Box.
Next time, we play with a vintage Power Cube.
Yep. Tune in next time. We're going to build a vintage Power Cube in a week.
I'm gonna run out of printer ink as I proxy that shit.
Well,
So we're gonna have we're just basically just gonna have like a 120 card cube of just power, and it's just
play a set
using
of Lotus.
using
play a
one
set
of those
Almox.
yeah.
open source free.
Yeah, we could.
There's that one game on Steam. It's called like Tabletop Simulator, and you
Yes.
can recreate like any game imaginable
Yep.
on it. Yeah, that could be a thing.
Yeah, totally attempt the virtual vintage powered cube. And I think the cube will consist of every single archetype in vintage.
Yeah.
That way you can hate draft out combos, or hate draft out shops, so no one else can try and play it.
That dude that plays Magic all in like weird locations, like on the beach or
Traveling Magic?
Yeah, like that's some bitch never done it in virtual reality. We need to beat him there.
Okay.
Yeah, get on that.
We can get on that.
Someone make VR Magic. That way you can stay at home and not have friends.
A lot of people have tried though. There was a game for PlayStation where you had to put down cards in front of a camera and they came to life on the screen, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like the
I would
the
be
anime.
down for that.
It sounds cool in practice, but just in practice,
It
didn't
sounds
work out.
like Amiibos.
Yeah,
Kind of.
but with like cards. So, I mean, like there's a lot of
Skylanders?
Yeah, Skylanders.
yeah, there's a lot of directions like I wish Magic would go, but like
I mean,
every
they have. Let's be fair. They have more money than fucking Sen. They've got a lot of money. They got more money than we'll ever see.
they spend a lot of it on those tournaments.
Yeah, they do.
Marketing. Paying their people. Paying
No, but
the,
but at the same time, they're also making a bunch of money.
Yeah, they're part of a bigger ecosystem, though. It's kind of hard to gauge, like, how much profit they actually make off all this stuff
Yeah.
versus, like, how much support they get from Hasbro.
Right.
Or,
That's true.
From...
Or how much? Well, they'd get it from WotC, but I just wish that like there was a good Magic video game.
Good luck with that. I mean,
Do you guys remember that one for
Well-
360 where you had to like run around and collect mana that randomly appeared on the battlefield?
yeah, that was fucking dumb.
Horrible.
I tell you what, there was.
Yeah, you
I-
would just like be running around in a circle and casting
By the way,
spells.
There is a good game for Magic. It was back in the day. I used to
PlayStation
play
1.
that. No, it was on the PC.
Yeah,
It was. I cannot remember the name of it to save my life.
it was like an RTS, wasn't it? Real-time
No,
strategy.
no. It was literally you were a guy that we're talking like fucking 32-bit graphics.
Mm-hmm.
I had it on my Hewlett Packard.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't even HP then.
Yeah.
It was Hewlett Packard.
The full.
Yeah. It was a DOS program. You literally had to load it through DOS. So basically, you ran around and then you would get into random battles with people, and you would have a custom deck that you would use to play Magic against the computer with. And every time you beat them, they would give you one of their cards from their deck.
That's how Ante would work.
It's ante.
Yeah.
Like, and if you lost, guess what? You lost a card out of your deck.
Yeah. There goes your Black Lotus.
Yeah, so like that was literally the most perfect program I've ever played for Magic.
That's
And
how,
we're talking this is like 90 or 80s.
That's how like the very first
Well, it'd have to be after
90s.
93.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it was like 94
It was-
or
yeah,
5.
like,
Like,
yeah.
it had only just come out.
some of the very first Magic PC games were pretty good. But they took place on Alara, I think. Then they took place on
Dominaria?
no, Chandalar. The very first the very first few PC games took place on Chandalar, and that's why they eventually visited it.
Like, all I know is the scenery was very dark, it was very black.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chandalar is kind of like any place that has a volcano and lava.
Yeah, that's actually a perfect description of
Yeah,
what I
it's
was.
a little bit more like the adult version of Dominaria. I
Although
like it.
Dominaria is like 9 different ecosystems.
Mhm.
Because like Urborg's a swamp, Yavimaya is like a coasty rainforest.
Mhm.
There's another one that starts with a V, I think. Valinor or something like that.
I
Valakut?
don't know. No, that's Zendikar.
This Valinor or something like
But-
that.
Okay, yeah. So we got off track. What were we...
Well, if you guys are still listening, we totally went like 12 different ways that time.
We were talking about the battle box.
But yeah, we were talking about BattleBox. I think we've pretty much said everything we could. What we're going to do with the BattleBox is hopefully record some of us playing it.
Hell yeah.
Because it is genuinely fun. And we do invite our fans, if they're around here, to, challenge us to a BattleBox game. Because we'll
Yep.
totally do that anytime.
Yeah, and as you watch us play, tweet us some suggestions and tell us, like cards we should add or get rid of, or
And don't say fucking Siege Rhino.
it's a rare. Can't put it in.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, good.
Let's keep-
No, what we were talking about this earlier. We were saying we're gonna make a cube that's literally just like all Bituminous Blasts, all Maelstrom Wanderers, and then the rest of the cube is just gonna be fucking Siege Rhinos.
So you can Maelstrom Wanderer into Siege Rhino, or
Yeah.
you can Bit Blast into Siege Rhino
Yeah.
and feel good about yourself.
I feel like a fun cube would be like bulk mythics. Every mythic that's under $1.
So every mythic.
Let me
ever-
tell you, like red would be the most powerful
Yeah, it
color.
would. Yeah, it
Finally,
So
time for red to shine.
yeah, someone's gonna randomly World Fire because that's probably the most powerful red spell that's mythic and bulk ever.
Yeah. And it would be absolutely busted in BattleBox.
Oh yeah.
I don't even want to think about it because you literally will be able to hit 9 mana
Yeah.
Yep.
very easily.
And then nobody's allowed to have mana ever again
Yeah.
because they're all dead. They're all destroyed.
Well, I mean, if you leave one, leave your 10, leave
Leave your
your 10 guild
10th.
gate, and then World Fire. We're both at 1. Nothing on the field, nothing in hand, no lands. Guild gate, untap. Start making the crawl back up to.
Hopefully you top deck any burn spell ever.
Top deck Raging Goblin.
And then, yeah, there you go. There you
Legion
go.
Loyalist.
Goblin Guide.
Oh God, that's like the worst. That's the worst goblin ever in BattleBox. Attack.
Yeah, oh no, it's
I get
awful.
to see what
But
you
it's
draw.
but it's good because of the 2/2
Yeah,
haste.
it's a
Monastery
2/2
Swift
haste for
Spear.
one. There you go. We forgot.
That's true.
We forgot Swift Spear. That's
It
right.
Switzer would be good in a battle
Have you
box.
guys seen those customs with Taylor Swift? 4 different faces of Taylor Swift on there. Oh, it's fucking sexy.
Oh,
so good.
Taylor Swift Spear.
Yeah, Taylor
Yep.
Swift Spear.
Yeah, I've seen those.
So
They're good.
Fantastic.
So good.
Yeah.
No, anyway, BattleBox, good stuff. I approve. I like it.
Yeah.
We got an Eternal Masters box to draft too, so that's gonna be.
Actually,
interesting.
yeah. What do we open pack? We got a pack. We need a pack.
I don't have a pack.
There's like 30 packs in that drawer behind you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna.
We're just gonna randomly pick one.
Let me find.
You
a-
might get Fates, you might get Cons, you might get Dragons or
Yeah.
Origins.
When we rummage around in the drawer for a second.
I don't know if you can hear this. If it's
Let me
picking
see.
it up.
Let me see what I'm doing here. Okay. What's this? All right.
Dragons? Cons?
I got
Cons.
I got it. This is a Flood Strand.
They don't print Cons anymore.
Nope, don't.
Worst card
no,
ever.
no.
Worst
You gotta
card.
let me.
That's fine. Here.
Alright, what are the commons?
All right,
Bad.
Mardu Warstreaker.
Bad.
Feed the Clan, not bad. Thank
Feed
you
the
very
Clan's
much.
awesome.
Feed the Clan's a great card.
It's okay. I can't
Jeskai
touch the drawer
Student,
anymore.
Jeskai Student, bad. Glacial Stalker, bad. Bitter Revelation, good card.
Glacial Stalker's
No,
playable.
bad. Shut up, bad. Bitter Revelation, good card.
Goes in the teamer deck, man.
Bitter Revelation's interesting. Because of
It's
way
on the fence of being good and bad because it lets you see effectively 4 cards,
Yeah.
and then draw 2. Whereas, well, I mean,
Read the Bones lets you.
Read the Bones
scry
lets you
two and
do
then draw
that too.
two.
yeah,
But-
for 1 less mana.
It's
That
like
one
look at
mana
the top
makes a
4 or
difference.
scry 2.
But the reason Bitter Revelations is good, and I quote, put them rest into your graveyard.
Yeah, it fills up for Delve.
Yes.
And you know what the best Delve spell ever is?
Gurmag
Temporal
Angler.
Mastery? Or
That's a
temporal
miracle.
manipulation?
Dig through time.
Temporal trespass?
No, you're still that's a good one.
That's
but
Delve.
it's no
Tre-
empty the pits.
Treasure Cruise.
No,
No.
empty the pits, man.
No, terrible. Anyway, Mardu Skull Hunter, bad. Well, Mardu Skull Hunter's really not that bad.
Empty the Pits is a bulk mythic. That'll go in the queue.
And that's how I'm gonna win.
Mardu Skull Hunter really wasn't that bad.
I mean, in limited, he was.
It's
he was pretty
it's
good.
2 mana, has raid,
Yeah, it's a limited
enters
card.
tapped. Whenever he enters, your opponent discards a card.
Yeah.
Like if you have raid. Mardu Hateblade, bad. Well, yeah, good
No,
limited.
He's good to combo with the Skull Hunter, especially if you're playing limited.
Yeah, 'cause
Warriors,
he does
Black
gain-
White Warriors was a top tier deck with cons.
Yeah. Leaping Master.
Meh.
Scout the Borders.
Leap out of
That's
here.
yeah.
Eh,
No,
mm,
no,
Yeah.
mm,
no.
mm.
Is it bolster?
Oh, it doesn't. It literally, it's
No.
Oath of Nissa.
What? You can't
Scout-
compare Scout the Borders to Oath. Read the card.
Okay, look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put a creature or land card from among them into your hand.
And then the rest.
Into the graveyard.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying,
How much does
why
it
would
cost?
this why would this
3?
card exist when Oath of Nissa exists? Like, no one would ever. But we're saying this is cons. This was good for cons.
Yeah.
This was before Oath of Nissa became a thing.
It goes in the Sultite where you want to fuel Delve.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you put 4 cards in your graveyard for 3 mana.
And then you untap and Treasure Cruise, and you just like beat off on your opponent's face because you're drawing fucking 80 cards. It's fine.
Bloodfell Caves.
Yeah.
Hey, that was
It's mana fixing, dude.
That was worth reprinting in Eternal Masters.
Someone asked me why I didn't just pick like all the cons dual lands for the battle box. And I'm
Because
like,
they
because
gain
that's
life?
fucking broken.
Yeah.
That would be completely waste of time.
because they gain you life.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would take too long. Make the games drag out too long.
Remember, that's an extra.
You were swinging for like 8 damage.
You
with
didn't have an
lifelink.
answer to it, so fuck you.
I was playing. I played flyers. I played blockers.
Yeah, and I just killed them. I used removal on them.
You had removal. I had bullshit.
I had
3
branching
drops.
bolt. He played a 2/2 flyer. I had branching bolt. That
I got 2 vanilla 5/4 creatures. It's fucking terrible.
he did. He said, "Why is Coiling Oracle in the battle box?"
Because it says pay a green and a blue, get a 1/1 and draw a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not like how it works in Battle Box because you have to like with a land.
That's exactly how it works. You just draw a card because it's never going to be a land.
Welcome to Battle Box.
Yeah.
Rules.
Things don't make sense and the points don't
All right,
matter.
what's the other
Kentria
comment?
Invocation, which honestly, Kentria Invocation could go into the battle box because that card is actually playable.
Let me read the text.
Yeah, it's put an XX black and green Spirit Warrior creature
Oh my
token
God, yeah.
onto the battlefield where X is the greatest toughness among creatures you
I
control.
have won so many games with that.
Oh, yeah,
that goes,
Kentry-
into, that goes into my assault formation
Oh,
deck.
definitely.
Fuck yeah.
Definitely.
Mm.
And you could play it with
For-
this uncommon.
You can get like a 6/6 for 2 mana with Kentry Invocation. So good.
Oh yeah,
So
and
good.
you could play it with this card, Sultai Soothsayer. I can't even say it.
Soothsayer.
Yeah, it's a 2/5.
That's
When it
good.
enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 1 into your hand, the rest in your graveyard. It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, you draw a card.
Yeah, that
And-
could also go in
and
the
you
battle
get
box.
a 5-butt.
Honestly, that could go in the battle box too.
It
Cons-
blocks a lot of
cons.
things.
What's the
Yeah,
rare?
I totally forgot it had
What's
all
the
of
rare?
it.
Oh no, we still have one of the best uncommons in the set.
Yeah.
Seeker of the Way.
Yeah? That's
guy
a
was the
legit
bomb.
card.
He's a legit good card.
Yeah.
That's like $1 uncommon.
Probably not anymore. It's rotated out.
So what? You're not going to find him in a bulk box.
There's a good card right there. Swamp.
Yeah.
What was
Best
the
card in
rare?
the deck.
What's the
Dragon
rare?
Style Twins.
That's not a rare.
It is a rare.
That's shit. That's
It is
not a
indeed
rare.
a rare. You see the yellow? It is a rare.
Fuck, someone pissed on it. That's not a rare.
Honestly, let's break down Dragon Style Twins. Like, yes, it's a bulk rare.
It's a 3/4
Yes,
prowess, though, right?
yes, it is a no. It's a 3/3
3/3
for
prowess.
5 mana. But here's the kicker: it's got prowess and
Double strike.
double strike.
Meaning
Not
you could totally
that
play
bad.
like 2 spells and smack them for 12.
Yeah, let's break this down. Let's say you were playing like not
Wait
a
a-
ramp deck, but you were like way at the end.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Like you were playing mid range.
There's a promo Seeker of the Way. Why do I not have
Yeah,
this?
you didn't know that?
What was
I
it?
didn't know that either.
Oh, this pack sucked. Give me another pack.
God damn it,
Reach
guys.
in my drawer of packs.
That's my investment drawer.
How's that Dragon Style Twins work into your investment?
You know what? The pack was worth more before you opened it.
It was. All right, fine. Just look.
You just finger in my box now.
I know, right?
That's what she said.
Because literally, all right. So in case you guys were wondering, we're literally. There we go. We're literally going. We're basically trying to waste time because we don't have much to talk about. There's not a lot going on. It was either this or talk for 2 hours about Commander.
Trivia.
And we could do trivia, but I'm gonna open this pack just because I'm addicted.
What is that? It's a pack of what?
Fate.
Fate Reforged.
Fate
Thank you very
Reforged.
much. Is there a token?
I do it in order, unlike someone.
I'm sorry, but I've always.
You just shot your load like in the first 2
Yep.
seconds.
Yeah.
You're so excited to be here.
I'm just
Abzan
like, all right,
Advantage.
mark done.
No.
Bad card.
Awful card.
Yeah.
Ancestral Vengeance.
You say ancestral?
Actually,
Ancestral.
There's
That's
a
less
cool
fun.
combo with that card.
What?
Droff's Messenger and that. And
Oh,
then,
that's funny.
And just remove counters and
That's
and
funny.
kill him and then
That's a
Just
modern
kill your-
combo.
yeah,
Interesting. Anyway, Will of the Naga.
meh.
Delve.
No.
Why?
it just
why
taps
would I
2
delve
creatures.
For that when I can delve for treasure
Tassiger.
cruise?
Yeah, you need that
Tassiger.
tempo play when your creatures are 2/5s.
It's not even tempo. It's just fucking tap. Who cares?
Nahiri can exile those 2 creatures.
That's true.
Oh,
One at a
Oh
time.
my god. Oh my god. Alright, Hooded Assassin. That's
Yeah.
actually
Yeah, that's-
decently playable.
That is a first pickable card.
Yep, definitely.
Mhm.
Avon Surveyor.
No, get out of here.
Nope. Map the Wastes.
Yeah,
Actual playable.
that was.
here's
it's in
my
Green
fucking-
Red Ram.
I've got a total
Yeah.
man boner for this card.
Mardu Scout.
Yeah.
That'll win you some games.
Sans-
That
Surfer
that
extraordinaire.
motherfucking card won me so many games in
Yeah.
Mardu aggro.
Mm-hmm.
It was just ridiculous.
It's aggro. The more colors you add to
Yeah,
it,
dash, right?
Yes.
That's
for one.
Or
red
you could
and
hard
colorless.
cast them for 2 red.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. Either
Also
way.
fine.
Either way, just dash them out.
By the way, Harsh Sustenance.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know what this card does because it barely saw play.
Because nobody plays it.
Yeah, it deals X damage to target creature player, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control.
Yeah, that's
Now,
that's
in
better.
Orzhov tokens, legitimate card.
Yeah, that's a commander card.
It's basically debt to debtless
For 3 mana.
for 3 mana.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Instant speed.
Yeah, you can respond to a board wipe or spot
Like, think about
removal.
how much play this has with Lingering Souls.
Yeah,
I can see this actually being played with Lingering Souls and Spectral Possession.
I mean, it'd have to be like mid range supported by
I'll sell you that card for $1.
No
good
thanks.
removal, plenty of token and Bitter Blossom. Anybody?
Yeah, definitely.
You
just-
can
yeah.
keep
What's the
Bitter
next
Blossoming.
Sandstep Outcast.
Yeah,
Bad.
Bad.
that's a mid pick.
Yeah. Teamer Rune Mark.
Meh.
Yeah, that's
Has plus
the,
2,
the
plus
rune
2,
mark,
and
the rune marks are good.
Yeah.
Sultai rune mark was the best one. Gave your creature death
Mm.
touch.
I don't know about that. The red one?
Oh, what? No, that's Teamer Battle Rage.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
That's not a rune
There's
mark.
Teamer Rune Mark, but this is what it is. Meringue River Prowler. Can't be blocked.
That the guy
And
who kinda looks
you can
like
cast
The
him
Rock
from
when
your
he was
graveyard as long as you can. Yeah,
He
this
turns
is the
into-
Rock.
He turns
Yeah.
into the
It's
skeleton.
Dwayne Johnson,
Yeah,
River
What?
Prowler.
Let me see him.
Seriously, that's the Rock.
with long hair.
That's not the
That's
Rock.
The
Okay,
Rock.
That's racist.
go watch The Scorpion King and then tell me that's not The Rock.
That's not the Rock. That's that dude from that Mel Gibson movie where he wrestles a panther.
Are you talking about?
Isn't it every Mel Gibson movie?
Yeah.
What? No, Apocalyptico.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, fuck it. That's Dwayne Johnson. Just FYI. Goblin Boom Keg.
No.
Bad.
No.
Hot
Bad.
soup was better.
Yep.
Coming through.
Hungering Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
That's Teamer colors, right?
No.
that's just
Red.
red.
Oh.
And it's like
And if
someone's
you-
talking about eating Yeti.
But that's a 5/5. That won me some games.
No, this is a 4/4.
Oh. Still won some games. That's twice as big as Black White Humans. We're talking cons here.
Oh, by
okay?
the way, you can cast it as though it had flash if you control a green or blue permanent.
See, it was Teamer colors. There you go.
Whoop-de fucking... Oh, my God. Give me another pack.
What's this one?
Sage Eye Avengers
I
as the rare.
think we should just give up. Just give
Okay.
up, and
I got all these packs so we could do a Khan's Fate draft.
which is bad.
Honestly-
why would we do that when we have Eternal Masters?
Yeah, fuck that.
It's so that we could draft every week. We had enough packs to draft all the
Yeah, but
time.
we don't do that. We only meet one day a week for fucking podcasts. And
I know, but like in between like the set releases, like this week. when
best card in the set.
They reprinted Scouring Sands EMA.
Yep.
I think
Eternal
Harsh
Masters.
Sustenance was the best card in that deck, in that pull.
We can open a pack of dragons.
Yeah, go ahead. Open Pack of Dragons.
It's on
Let's
the
go
road.
ahead and go for the trifecta of a disappointment.
Yeah. Come on, Atarka. Best card. We'll probably get Ojitai. You got my Ojitai still.
I don't. Brandon does.
Narset.
What?
That's Brandon's deck. Glaring Aegis.
No, it's not good.
Corsi Sadist.
No, it's still not good either. No, that's bad.
Lose Calm.
No,
Fucking, why would you ever play this
no.
over any other active aggression card ever?
Not a first pick.
It's not a second, third, or fourth pick.
You're gonna get stuck with it at the end.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
the last pick.
Champion of Erishin.
Yeah, that's a good
Lifelink.
card. Yeah, that's
3-2 at lifelink.
That's
yeah.
a really good card.
Palace Familiar. Also playable.
Yeah, for blue-white flyers.
It's a 2-mana, 1/1 flyer that when it dies, draw a card.
Mhm.
Replaces itself. Sandstep Scavenger. No.
No.
I don't even know like 90% of these cards you're talking about.
Yeah.
I drafted the shit out of dragons. It was a fun set to draft.
Updraft Elemental. What's up, draft?
It was not grindy or
Aww.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that.
Oh my god, this card's bad. Glade Watcher.
Bad.
Mm.
I'm gonna make a combo deck out of that one.
Glade Watcher? Worst combo ever.
What is it, like a
Oh,
9
speaking
card
of
combo?
speaking of bad cards, Ancestral Statue.
Also bad.
That's like Ancestral Visions, but
No,
artifact.
not even close. Oh, actual good card. Dress.
Yeah. See?
Dress.
I like the flavor. 'Cause it was like Zergo was being a total dick to Sarkhan, and Sarkhan came back and was a total dick to Zergo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after he started
And now-
ringing those bells.
Now Zergo's Kolagon's bitch.
Yep. A Tarka Pummeler. This dude's holding a log
Yep.
like it's a minigun. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's a big
He's
boy.
an ogre.
Yeah.
4/5 ogre. Yep.
Each creature you control can be blocked this turn except by 2 or more, so it gives everything menace,
Mm-hmm.
which actually has a name now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, best card ever. Salt Road Quartermasters.
Salty.
Yep. Almost as good as Salt Road Patrol.
Salt
pretty
Road
good.
Patrol.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a joke intended to essentially like promote the fact that your opponent is salty.
Yes.
Mm.
So you would have a playmat with the picture of Salt Road Patrol on it.
Yep.
And you would be a total douche to them. And they'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Why are you so salty? Couldn't be because my Salt Road Patrol, is it?"
Yeah.
Yeah, literally someone made us not a standard deck, but a casual deck with
Mhm.
every card in it consisting of salt.
Every word. Every
Sowing
card
salt?
is salt.
So it was Sowing Salt, Rain of Salt, or no, Salt Rain. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Salt Rain, Salt Road Patrol.
Did it ever win?
No. It was literally a joke deck. You'd just be like, here, play this next.
Okay.
And then they'd be like, oh, you son of a bitch. In case of nice.
Quit edging with me, man. Get to the rare.
In case of nice.
Yeah.
That's actually okay.
No, it's not.
Actually, no, it is fine.
No.
Except it's limited to red or green. It's fine.
Well, at the time
It's fine
when
for what it does. It's a
At the
sideboard
time when
card.
that set came out, it was actually okay because everyone was playing fucking Siege Rhino, so you could just be like,
Right.
"Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and tap down your Siege Rhino because fuck you."
Island.
Best card in Magic ever.
Morph.
Gonna go ahead and
Morph?
throw that out there.
Morph token.
Yeah.
I'm gonna morph my island.
Glaring Aegis.
No, that's not
Corsi
it.
Sadist.
Oh, I see your finger on it.
It's Profaner of the Dead. It's
No.
actually no. This is actually a good card. This card does not see enough play,
No, I never saw play.
and why is absolutely beyond me. This blows out green-white tokens.
Okay, so 3 generic, 1 blue, exploit. When Profaner Dead exploits a creature, return to their owner's hands all creature your opponent controls with toughness less than the exploited creature's toughness. So you gotta sacrifice a big butt to bounce their whole board.
You sacrifice himself.
To bounce everything
3 or less.
2 or less.
Yes, which is all tokens.
Yeah.
It blows out token decks. Like 100%.
Yeah, for 4 mana. Yeah.
Yeah, and even then, he's still a 3/3. Like, and it's only your opponents. Like, so if you have enough power, if you have a big enough butt on the field, you can exploit that to blow out their entire field and then get in with your guys.
So put that in the mono blue deck to go against green white token.
Yeah, definitely.
See, like Nissa pumps all the tokens though to be like 4/4, and then you got the Gideon emblem. You
Yeah,
can't deal
then-
with that.
Yeah, it's still you still exploit him to himself.
Does he have flash?
No. No, he doesn't have flash. But you exploit him to himself, he still blows up those 2/2 tokens.
Yeah.
He still bounces those 2/2s.
Well, what you do is you cast a DC and exploit something to go look for something, and then you cast him and exploit her to whelming wave them.
Basically.
Yeah, you'd have to exploit Sidisi to get the 6 butt to bounce them.
Yeah.
Or just exploit himself. I don't know why people aren't getting this. It's
I don't even play your magical format. I'm
Those-
worried about it.
Those packs are bad.
yeah. Well, the rest of them are going to be good.
Yeah, we got 2 boxes of EMA.
All right. So we
I'll get my
are
box.
running out of time now because we're trying to keep this at a limited run.
Okay.
And I think we've wasted enough of everyone's time. We hope you enjoyed our blabbering because that's literally what we did this entire episode.
Probably next week we'll have plenty to talk about. Hopefully, more streamers will leave Magic, and we'll find out what's going to happen with NTGO if Wizards going to be forced to do anything or not.
Hopefully T-Woo and Jeff Hoogland team up and make their own like streaming service.
T. Wooglin.
T-Woogland.
Hopefully, T-Woo and Hooglin start the 4th Reich. That's more likely.
That seems fine. I'm looking at a Reed Duke 5/5 dragon, and it feels weird. I'm gonna put it down. we're gonna leave it at that.
His
so.
hair is majestic.
He's way too emo.
He's not emo.
He looks. I mean, he's doing the.
He's
doing
just,
the flip.
Dude just needs a haircut.
He's doing the flip.
He's awkward.
Kind of like if Chandra and Jace had a baby.
The more I learn about Reed Duke, I like him.
Doesn't it look like Chandra and Jace's like baby?
Yeah, I mean that art does.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy. Like they don't have regular children; they have flaming fucking dragons for children.
That would
but
be
it's fine.
that
makes
would be the like
Is Chandra's hair.
Chandra cheated on Jace with Sarkhan and had a dragon baby. That is what that could look like.
Okay.
But how would that affect? Like he would have none of Jace in him then.
No, he was raised by Jace. He just has Sarkhan's
But he wouldn't
nature.
look like Jace. He looks like Jace.
How about we just not?
Yeah.
do
All right.
This?
That's fine. All right. As always, we love you and we want your babies and we want.
for dark rituals.
Yeah, we want for dark rituals. We want, and may you always have Necropotence turn 2.
No, turn 1.
Turn 1 Necropotence. Dark
Draw
ritual.
16 cards, untap, and fuck your opponent.
Yeah.
Ban him over the table and win.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yawgmoth's Bargain is better. Just said.
Oh, Yawgmoth's Will's better.
Yeah, Yogg's Will is pretty good. Anyway, I love you all. Bye.